Good afternoon, everyone, for today's grand finale of KCC T20 HALA FEB National Championship between Kuwait Falcons and Kuwait Eagles. The players are out, the batsmen are also in. We'll be starting in any time now. Both the batsmen, Meet Bhassar and Ravija, is on the crease. Adnan field whatever he required. Before this finale, we have seen a beautiful match for third and fourth position between Kuwait Sharks and Kuwait Cheetahs, where Kuwait Cheetahs have won by 11 runs. For today's match officials, Imran Haji Mustafa, level 2 senior umpire, and along with him Khalid Shakil, who is also a very known popular name in Kuwait cricket. Meet is taking his guard. Syed Monib is ready to start from garden end. Ravija, who will be starting from the non-striker end. So here we are ready for the grand finale of T20 National HALA FEB Championship. Syed Munib from garden end, Meet ready to face. Munib taking his run up to Meet. Nicely bowled outside of stump, but too much wider. Umpire Khalid Shakil has given signal wide, and it went all the way to the boundary. As we have seen earlier in the tournament, Kuwait Falcons have won 5 out of 6 matches and Kuwait Eagles have won 3 out of 6 matches. Again, Monib is bowling to Meet. Nicely bowled. Meet just tucked away. Adnan on the short cover. Stopped the ball nicely. It must be pretty exciting that both the team's players, they have known each other very well, and they knows their positivities and negativity, that where they are lacking, so they'll be playing accordingly, and it is a good chance for them to show their skills. He stepped forward, Meet, and wanted to pull this shot, unfortunately not able to connect, and bottom edge of the bat and just steal a single run. I think Munib has seen that Meet is advancing, that's why he has bowled a shorter one. Ravija, who has been quite silent in this tournament, somehow he'll be thinking to making impact in the final over here. Ravija is taking his time, taking his guard, marking on the popping crease. As we have seen in the Kuwait Eagles team today, they have left out Syed Nasir, Tahor, and Hed Kishore and Jamin. Whereas for Kuwait Falcons, they have left out Abdul Rahman, Muhammad Umar, and Navees. Ravija ready to face Monib from the garden end. Nicely bowled on the leg, and just use a wrist, and it flicked away towards square leg region for a 4. Fine leg, sorry. Munib again from the garden end. Ravija ready to face. Nicely bowled outside of stump. Ravija wanted to cut towards points but not able to connect, and it went directly to the keeper's gloves without making any damage. Navees, uh, Naveen, Naveen Jacob, who is a wicket keeper for Kuwait Eagles, who is very well known person, very well known player. Munib must be thinking of not giving away too much run because he has already given away 10 runs in his first 3 deliveries. Munib again from the garden end. Nicely bowled again, cut away towards square leg for a single run.
Third man region. Great start for Kuwait Falcons. Already 11 runs. One more. The change of right hand and left hand batsman is affecting Monib, who's never been finding his line and length. The first delivery itself he strayed wayward, and again he strays down now. The score moves on to 12 after four deliveries. Has coming round the wicket to Meet. As Meet plays it towards the third man region and crossovers for a single. एक बोलता We have Hamud from the road end. We have Deepak the scorer and Tarek sir with the camera. A wonderful fielding from Elias saved certain boundary. This kind of fielding at the start of the innings would always boost the morale of the team, will help them to will pop up everyone to give their best. Amut straight down the leg side for Meet, whereas Meet couldn't capitalize it. Straight to the short fine leg. Munib has been totally wayward with his bowling as well as fielding also, not finding the mark. A beautiful shot from Meath, and it dismissed over for a boundary. Meath is looking in very good nick, connecting right from start. The score moves on to 19 in just 9 deliveries. Kuwait Falcons are having a very good start for the innings. That leaves us with the exciting finals. Amud trying to york and not give room such that Meath wouldn't hike him over, but he strays and has been signaled wide by the umpire. And here we have a typical Meath hike. What a beautiful, wonderful six. As we have seen, Kuwait Cricket in association with Crickslab have been doing a wonderful job in the digitization. So we have now a new layout being introduced. So it's been Crickslab people are doing a great job.
At the completion of 2 overs, Kuwait Falcons reached on 27, loss of no wicket. Kuwait Falcons have pretty good start. Both the openers are making merrier on that batting track. As we have seen in the previous match, it was high scoring match. So the ball is coming on the bat really nicely, and bowlers are facing little difficult to control their line because with the heavy wind over here. Syed Munib to continue from the garden end. Meath ready to face. Nicely tucked away toward fine leg region for a single by Meath. Captain Adnan taking his time to settle the field for Ravija. Munib again from the garden end. Ravija ready to face. Nicely tucked away towards fine leg region, and they have still quick 2 singles over there. 2 runs. With that, score reaches to 30 in 2.2 overs. Captain Adnan is not happy with his bowler as he is spraying the ball towards the leg stump region, and batsman is having easy for picking his line. Munib again from the garden end. Ravija. Nicely bowled, but a misfield by the keeper, and it is running away towards the boundary, and it's a 4. Umpire signal 4. Oh, there was a chance also. It was a big chance missed by wicketkeeper Naveen. could have been a big blow for Kuwait Falcons if Ravija could have been caught out there. Ravija ready to face again Saeed Moni from the garden end. Nicely bowled on the block hole. Ravija wanted to go over, and there is again. Kuwait Eagles have been a little sloppy in the field today. They have given away so many extras and by misfield.
Okay. 50
And Captain Adnan must be thinking about
Okay.
changing the field position of the fielders.
Okay.
Munib again to Ravija. He has already given away 24 runs in 1.4 over. Nicely short ball, and Ravija again played straight towards the long on region for a 4 run. Another boundary to Ravija, and with this boundary he reached to 20 in just 8 deliveries. Ravija, who is very destructive batsman in the domestic tournament as well as in international also, he has showed his skill level, and everyone will be looking for him to go big because he has been keeping quiet for whole tournament, and we will hope that he will do some magic over here. Another ball down the leg, and umpire Khalid Shakil signaled wide ball. It might be the reason that the wind is too heavy that Saeed Munib is not able to control his line, and he wanted to bowl towards the stump, but because of the wind it's going towards down the leg, and I think Captain Adnan will be thinking to change his end from the next over. Final over of his bowl. Ravija. Again short ball, and Ravija have pulled this one towards fine leg for a single run. With this single, Kuwait Falcons have reached on 44 runs without losing a wicket in 3 overs. Really good start by Kuwait Falcons batters. They have done pretty good job in the starting of the power play. In 3 overs they have scored 44 runs. Ravija is on 21 in 9 deliveries, and Meet Bhausar is playing on 15 in 9 deliveries. As we have seen, Meet, who is a consistent player in this tournament, in his 6 matches he have scored about 300 runs, where he hit 11 maximum and 16 boundaries with a strike rate of 119, almost 120. We have another bowler from here, from another end, from the road end. Hamoud will be continuing to Ravija, who is looking very dangerous. Nicely bowled on the off stumps. Ravija wanted to cut it towards square leg region, but did not able to connect well. Ravija is looking very dangerous today, actually, as we have known that he is famous for his hard hitting. Nicely bowled on the stumps, and misfield by Syed Munib again, and it went towards the boundary for 4. It's not quite a good day for Syed Munib. He has been wavered in his bowling, and again he have misfield over here. Till now in this tournament we have seen 212 boundaries till now. Hamoud Jundo is quite expensive in his first over. He has given away 14 runs, and in this over 4. Another ball in the block hole. Ravija wanted to go big, but not able to make it happen. To Ravija, he'll be dispatching every ball out of the ground. Again in the slot, and It have went for the 4. Umar was the fielder over there who was who tried to dive and stop the ball but not able to reach. Ravija, he is in some mood today. As soon as he has been on strike, he's just dealing in the boundaries. Hamoud again to Ravija. Low full toss and plates towards the long off region for a 1 run. It has been pretty good start by Kuwait Falcons that in just 3.5 hours they have reached 53 runs. I think this is the highest power play score till now we have seen it. To meet again outside of stumps, umpire Imran have signaled a white ball. Today's match officials finals Imran and Khalid Shakil, who is doing fantastic job. Again nicely bowled by Hamoud on the stumps, and he's too quick but the batters are more quicker than him, and still 2 runs over there. With that completion of his over, Hamoud 56 for 0 in 4 overs. Ravija is on 30 and Meet on 17 in just 10 deliveries. So we are going to witness a very high scoring match today. Syed Munib, who has given away 30 runs in his 2 overs without taking any wicket, and so Hamoud Jundis, who have changed his bowler from the garden end. Instead of Syed Munib, he has brought up Ilyas Ahmed, who is the left arm quicker. Let's see what he can do for today's final. Captain Adnan is very confident about him that he will put a break on the scoring, because the way the Kuwait Falcon batsman Ravija and Meet are batting, the run rate is over 14. Ilyas Ahmed to Ravija from the garden end. Nicely bowled by Ilyas. Ravija wanted to go over the cover but not able to connect. As we have seen that Ravija was trying to go big because he wanted to full use of this power play. Ilyas again to Ravija. Nicely bowled, but not able to steal any run over there. Ilyas again from the garden end to Ravija. Again nicely bowled and nicely caught by Adnan Idris. I think he got hit over his eyes, but nevertheless it's a good wicket. It's a very good catch by captain himself to get rid of Ravija, who is looking very dangerous. Now the new upcoming batsman is Sankar Vartaphan, who has been pretty consistent in his all the matches. He have played till now 6 matches and scored 123 runs with the strike rate of almost 130. As we have seen that he is a very destructive player too, and as I told before also that all these players are playing for their domestic teams and they knows each other's strength and weakness. So obviously Ilyas will be bowling accordingly, and as I said that Captain Adnan, who is believing on Ilyas, he have delivered already in this over, in his very first over. Shankar Vartafan will be facing his first delivery from Ilyas Ahmed. Ilyas, who has done tremendous job in this over till now, 3 deliveries and taken a very good wicket of Ravija, and still did not given away any single run over there. Ilyas ready to bowl to Shankar from the garden end. Again, nicely bowled outside of stump for a dot ball, precious dot ball over here. After having blast start by Kuwait Falcons openers Meet and Ravija, Ilyas has done a fantastic job over here. Okay, nicely bowled, and oh, it was a tough chance and dropped by Umar, who has dived really nice, and it could have been a curtain for Shankar Varthapan, but somehow he survived over here, and they have stealed a single run over here. A very good effort by young player Muhammad Umar. He has shown his talent in the previous matches also, where he came on number 3 and he have showed his power in batting. Last delivery of this over, given away only 1 run till now and taken 1 wicket of Ravija. Ilyas again to Meet, 2 runs, and again there is a misfield by Syed Monib. I think he's not having a good day in the field today. With that 2 runs, the score reaches to 59 runs after completion of 5 overs. A very good descent over by Ilyas Ahmed, given away 3 runs and took a wicket of Ravija, who is looking very dangerous.
Thank you, Deepak. He's been doing a wonderful job in the scoring. The captain himself comes for the last over of the power play. After the breakthrough from Ilyas, now Adnan, the captain himself, coming to contain the runs which have been leaked by the Kuwait Eagles opening bowlers. Monib is not having a good day in the office, neither in fielding, neither in bowling. Adnan to Shankar. After a quick fire 30 from Ravija, the scoring has been going on the slow pace after his dismissal. That was a beautiful hike from Shankar, and gone for a beautiful cover drive and straight over the boundary for a 6. That's an awesome shot to have a 6 scored with the cover region. That shows the class in the batsman, the quality footwork. Stepping down after the 6, he slowly drives it and takes a single and moves to the other side. That's a mature batting from Shankar. He knows that the team has been going in a very good strike rate. The run rate is 11.82. Oh, uh, we have the captain Aslam making it to the center of the pitch. He has seen his team going bizarre in the initial overs, but in the last 2 overs, 2 wickets have been lost. Though the momentum is still with them, but he would like Meath and himself to. A beautiful shot from Meath. A class written all over it. At the completion of the power play, it's 71 for 2. One of the best starts of this tournament. Probably Deepak, as usual, confirms this is the best power play of this tournament.
Ilyas will be continuing from Garden End to Kuwait Falcon tournament. Will be hoping to make some runs over here in the final. On the other end, Meath, who has been very consistent in the tournament and who is the highest run scorer in this tournament till now, have scored more than 300 runs so far. He's playing on 23 on 13 deliveries, and Aslam will be facing his first delivery. Ilyas Ahmed from the Garden End to Aslam. Nicely bowled outside of stump. Aslam wanted to cut towards point but not able to connect it properly, and it went through the wicket keeper and steal a single over there. With that, he opened the marks. As we have seen Meath during the school tournament, he has scored 308 runs against Javaria, which is the highest individual score in T20 format, where he hit 29 boundaries and 21 sixes, which where he has broken the world record of Chris Gale, highest T20 score of 175. So he's continuing his form over here. He's playing really nice over here and tucked away towards fine leg region for a single. He is not leaving any loose balls to play a big shot. He's playing with his mindset that he wants to take his team towards a total where the opponent team cannot chase. So he's taking his time before going big. And in the middle, Aslam is there to give him support. Ilyas again to Aslam. Ilyas, who have bowled really nicely, again nice ball on these stumps. Ilyas has given away only 5 runs till now in his 9 deliveries and taken a wicket of Ravija, a very important wicket of Ravija, who was looking very dangerous. Ilyas again to Aslam. Again on the stumps, Aslam wanted to play towards leg side but not able to make it happen. just a dot ball. Ilyas again from the garden end to Aslam. Fifth delivery of his over. Again on the off stumps. Aslam, who wanted to go between cover and point, but nicely fielded there by Captain Adnan. Ilyas, who has given away only 2 runs in this over so far, has been bowling brilliantly for the Captain Adnan. He has been very economical in this tournament so far. Again, nicely bowled by Ilyas, and again to this Adnan, captain to captain. With this dot ball, the over has completed. After completion of 7 overs, Kuwait Falcons are on 73, loss of 2 wickets. Kuwait Eagles have made a pretty good going high above almost 60 runs. Then Ilyas and Adnan have brought them back into the game. Still, it is going to be a high scoring game because as we have seen in the previous game, there was both the innings they have scored really high. Adnan to be continued from the road end to Meet. Nicely bowled on the stumps. Meet just played towards long off region for a single. Adnan settling his field for Muhammad Aslam. There is always difficulty when there is left and right combination batsmen are batting, so fielders and bowlers have to settle their field and bowl accordingly, because on every single run, every change of strike, they have to fix their fielder. Adnan to Aslam. Aslam wanted to flick, but umpire Imran says wide. Aslam is trying to do pedal sweep, but Adnan ready. Adnan to Aslam. Again try to pedal sweep, but not able to connect. And again it's a precious dot by Adnan Idris. It's we can say it's a fight between captain versus captain. Low full toss on the stumps, nicely bowled by Adnan. Aslam is trying to find the gaps to steal a single over there, but not able to make it happen. Again Adnan to Aslam. This time he was able to find a gap and steal a single run, and giving Meet strike, because Meet, he's been there since beginning and his eye has been settled properly. He can counter any bowler from now on here. Meet has taken his time. Adnan to Meet. Again nicely bowled by Adnan. Outside the off stump, not giving so much room to Meet to play his shots. Just managing Meet by taking a single run. So far Adnan has bowled pretty well, given away only 4 runs in his 5 deliveries. Last ball of his over, Adnan to Aslam. Nicely bowled by Adnan, and it's a precious dot again. After completion of 8 overs, Kuwait Falcons were on 77 for loss of 2 wickets. With this, I would like to invite Mr. Tariq to continue the commentary in Urdu and Hindi.
थैंक यू दीपक, थैंक यू लॉयड। और मैच ज़बरदस्त मरहले में दाखिल। कुवैत ईगल्स रवेज और 27 for 2 in 8 overs, एक अच्छा स्कोर, जबकि मीत खुद 16 बॉल पर 26 रन बना के खेल रहे हैं। इलियास थोड़ा सा और अपील काफ़ी ज़्यादा कॉन्फिडेंट लग रहे थे इलियास इस अपील पर, लेकिन अंपायर खालिद शकील का कोई इशारा नहीं, किसी किस्म का कोई पॉजिटिव सिग्नल नहीं उनके लिए। इलियास बॉल कर रहे हैं मीत को, मिड ऑन रीजन पे प्लेस करके 1 रन लिया मीत ने। असलम अभी आने वाले नए बैट्समैन काफ़ी कोशिश कर रहे हैं, लेकिन अभी तक सेट नहीं हो सके हैं। 9 बॉल पे 2 रन। टूर्नामेंट में थोड़ा सा ऑफ कलर दिखाई दिए हैं जिसकी तवक्को है उनकी बैटिंग की, उनकी टीम को अब तक वो दिखा नहीं सके। इस बार कदरे बेहतर शॉट था, फील्डर मौजूद है नमिश लतीफ़ वहाँ पे, और 1 रन का इजाफा। लंबी रेस के घोड़े खिलाए जाते हैं। असलम लंबी इनिंग खेलते हैं, ज़्यादा ऊंची शॉट्स से परहेज़ करते हैं, लेकिन इस वक्त कुवैत क्रिकेट के सबसे डेंजरस बैट्समैन, इस टूर्नामेंट के टॉप स्कोरर सामना करेंगे इलियास को। और इस बार अच्छा बॉल था, रन लेना चाहते थे लेकिन असलम ने मना किया, और अच्छी थ्रो। यंग ब्लड ऑफ कुवैत क्रिकेट उमर अब्दुल्ला खान। बड़ी अच्छी लेग स्पिन भी करते हैं, लेकिन कप्तान ने उनको सिर्फ 2 ही ओवर करवाए थे 1 मैच में। टॉप ऑर्डर बैटिंग में, पावर प्ले में बहुत अच्छे बैट्समैन तस्वर किए जाते हैं। 1 इनिंग में 40 रन बना चुके हैं 22 बॉलिंग खेलकर। ज़बरदस्त किस्म की हिटिंग का मुजाहरा किया था। मीत सामना करेंगे इलियास का, जो कि गार्डर एंड से बॉल कर रहे हैं। बैक हाई लिफ्ट स्टांस है मीत का। मिड विकेट यानी प्लेस करके 1 रन लिया। दूसरा लेना चाहते थे असलम, लेकिन मीत ने उनको मना किया। उनका मालूम है कि जब बॉल मुनीब के हाथ में हो तो ख़तरनाक हो सकती है। ना सिर्फ तेज़ थ्रो करते हैं बल्कि काफ़ी एक्यूरेट भी करते हैं। इलियास इस बार सामना करेंगे कप्तान असलम। अच्छा बॉल था, बॉलर के ही पीछे की जानिब खेल कर 1 रन हासिल किया। वहाँ फील्डर मौजूद नमिश लतीफ़, और एक कदरे बेहतर ओवर इलियास की जानिब से, और बड़ी इकनॉमिकल बॉलिंग की। अब तक उन्होंने सिर्फ 9 रन दिए 3 ओवर में। अंदाज़ा कर सकते हैं कि कितने ज़बरदस्त साबित हुए हैं अपनी टीम के लिए कमबैक दिलाने में। काफ़ी कदरे बेहतर है 9 रन पर ओवर के हिसाब से, जबकि कुवैत ईगल्स मैच में आहिस्ता आहिस्ता वापस आते हुए जब तक विकेट पे में है। 81 पे 2 आउट। अदनान आगे निकल के कवर्स की आने, खूबसूरत शॉट कप्तान का, और 4 रन। अब देखना ये पड़ेगा कि कहाँ तक वो अपनी टीम की उम्मीदों में पूरा उतरते हैं। इस पूरे टूर्नामेंट में अब तक कोई ज़्यादा अच्छी कारकर्दगी बैट से नहीं दिखा सकते, लेकिन ज़बरदस्त किस्म की कप्तानी की है। यही वजह है कि उनकी टीम ये फाइनल खेल रही है। अदनान एक बार फिर बॉल करेंगे। असलम इस बार रूम बना के खेलना था, गेंद हवा में है, काफ़ी ज़्यादा बार टॉप एज लगता हुआ बॉल थर्ड मैन की जानिब। 4 रन खेलना स्क्वायर लेग की जानिब चाहते थे, लेकिन खुशकिस्मती उनकी कि टॉप एज लग के गेंद थर्ड मैन की जानिब। 4 रन। लेकिन बॉलर इस किस्म की शॉट्स पे अपसेट होते हैं जब उनको विकेट मिल सकती है। आप आप स्क्रीन पे देख सकते हैं निमिश लतीफ़ चेक शॉट भी खेल रहे हैं अपने कप्तान की बॉलिंग पे। अदनान एक बार फिर बॉल करेंगे असलम को, और एक बार तकरीबन सेम शॉट खेला है। अदनान को कुछ सोचना पड़ेगा। एडसन फील्डर थे मौजूद वहाँ पे, अच्छे स्ट्रॉन्ग। हम अब देखते हैं कि अपनी परफॉर्मेंस से क्या अपनी जगह कायम रखते हैं। और अब तक बड़ी अच्छी कारकर्दगी दिखाई है अपनी टीम के लिए। उन्होंने एक 50 भी किया इस टूर्नामेंट में, 58 रन्स किए थे उन्होंने, और एक मैच जिताने में अहम रोल अदा किया था। मीत मौजूद, सामना करेंगे अदनान का। फुल टॉस बनाते, गेंद हवा में है, बाउंड्री लाइन क्रॉस कर जाएगी, नहीं। अगर थोड़ी सी एफर्ट्स दिखाएं फील्डर्स। अदनान दानी जो कि सेकंड लीडिंग विकेट टेकर हैं इस टूर्नामेंट के, 13 विकेटें ले चुके हैं, जबकि उनसे 2 विकेट आगे 15 विकेट लेके हारून है। दोनों एक साथ बचपन से क्रिकेट खेल रहे हैं, अच्छे दोस्त हैं, एक ही क्लब से खेलते हैं, और इस बार कंपटीशन दोनों का विकेट्स के लिए चल रहा है। इस बार कदरे बेहतर बॉल था, असलम ने प्लेस किया, ऑफ साइड पे एक रन हासिल किया। मीत आए हैं स्ट्राइक पे। मीत जब भी स्ट्राइक पे आते हैं लगता है कुछ बाउंड्री खेलेंगे। अब तक 29 रन्स कर चुके हैं 21 बॉलें खेलकर। अदनान मीत की हिसाब से फील्ड को प्लेस करते हुए, और आउट के पील आउट, बड़ी विकेट अदनान की। मीत पवेलियन में वापस। ये वो जादूगर बॉलर है अदनान जो अपनी टीम को हमेशा एक बड़ी बड़ी विकेट्स दिलवाते हैं, और यकीनन उम्मीद की एक बहुत बड़ी विकेट है। एक इनकी टीम को एक इत्मीनान का सांस आया होगा, क्योंकि ये वो बैट्समैन है जो तनतनहा मैच का नक्शा बदल सकते हैं। और इस टाइम सबसे टॉप स्कोरर भी थे टूर्नामेंट के। तकरीबन बाकी जितने भी बैट्समैन हैं वो 100 रन से भी ज़्यादा की लीड लिए हुए हैं, और अपने हिस्से का काम ऑलरेडी ये करके जा रहे हैं वापस। अदनान 3 ओवर में 27 रन देकर 1 विकेट, और सबसे अहम विकेट बिलाल आए हैं। बिलाल जो है बड़े ख़तरनाक किस्म के हिटर है, लेकिन थोड़ा टाइम लेते हैं ये। बिलाल हुसैन 6 इनिंग्स में अब तक 155 बना चुके, 12 छक्के मार चुके हैं। अंदाज़ा कर सकते हैं कि 140 के स्ट्राइक रेट से कितने ज़बरदस्त किस्म के ये स्वीट टामर। एक लेफ्टी गया, दूसरा लेफ्टी आ गया। कप्तान भरोसा किए हुए हैं अभी तक इलियास पर। चौथा ओवर ही कराने ले आए। उनका मालूम है कि अगर ब्रेक थ्रू दिलाते हैं तो यकीनन उनकी टीम के लिए बेहतर होगा। इस टाइम बिलाल की विकेट बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। बिलाल जब जहरन अंदाज से खेलने आते हैं तो किसी बॉलर को खातिर में नहीं लाते, जबकि विकेट पे मौजूद असलम अभी ख़ुद कोशिश में है कि कुछ बैट से रन्स बन जाएं, क्योंकि अब तक कोई ज़्यादा रन्स बनाने में कामयाब नहीं हुए इस टूर्नामेंट में। लेकिन कप्तानी ज़बरदस्त की है उन्होंने, और बॉलिंग भी अच्छी काफ़ी की। सामना करेंगे इलियास का। कदरे स्लो बॉल था, और बड़े आखिरी मोमेंट पे जो है विकेट कीपर नवीन ने गेंद को रोका। मोहम्मद असलम नेशनल टीम के ना सिर्फ कैप्टन हैं बल्कि श्रीलंका से फर्स्ट क्लास क्रिकेट खेल कर भी आ चुके हैं। गेंद हवा में, लेकिन काफ़ी दूर तमाम फील्डर से इसलिए ख़तरा कोई नहीं, लेकिन एक अच्छा बॉल। टीम में काफ़ी अब हम देख रहे हैं कि एनर्जी आ गई है। शुरू के ओवर्स में जिस तरह से रन्स बन रहे थे, काफ़ी अब इस्तेकाम मिला है इलियास और अदनान की बॉलिंग से। इलियास से आप अंदाज़ा कर सकते हैं कि 3 ओवर में सिर्फ 10 रन दिए और एक बड़ी विकेट रवेजा की हासिल की। द डेंजर मैन बिलाल धुआंधार इनिंग खेलकर एक मैच जितवा चुके हैं अपना टीम को। आज थोड़ा सा प्रमोट भी हुए, एक अच्छा चांस मिला इनको। काफ़ी ओवर्स इनके पास, थोड़े से धीमे मिजाज से खेलते हैं। स्लिप में कॉल किया है अदनान ने इनके कज़न उमर अब्दुल्ला को। अच्छा बॉल, लेकिन यहाँ एक बंदा चाहिए होगा स्विच स्क्रीन करने के लिए भी।
That was a rare chance that Bilal would have been giving to any bowler. It might have been a curtain for Bilal if Ilyas could have taken that one. Again, nicely bowled by Ilyas Ahmad. Bilal played towards offside for a single run. With that single, he has completed his over, and after completion of 11 overs, Kuwait Falcons reached to 94, loss of 3 wickets. Ilyas Ahmad, who have bowled brilliantly in this final match, given away only 11 runs in his 4 over quota and taken a danger man, Ravija. It's Nimish Latif who will be bowling from the road end. Bilal who will be taking his time before go full on the bowlers. We have seen Bilal has not Captain Adnan taking his time to settle field for Bilal. Namish ready to bowl Bilal. Again nicely bowled on the stumps. Bilal played towards offside for a single. He's taking his time to settle in the middle before go big on the bowlers. He's a kind of batsman who can hit around the corner in the field anywhere, which is very dangerous, and he has already gotten a chance by Ilyas Ahmad. Nimish is taking his time to settle the field for Muhammad Aslam. It has a right and left hand combination. Nimish to Aslam on the stumps, just tucked away and steal a quick single over there. Kuwait Eagles have done pretty decent job after a blistering start in the power play. They have taken 3 wickets and restricting Kuwait Falcons on 96 after 11.2 overs. Bilal is ready to face Nimish Latif, where Adnan is standing, and he stopped the ball. A precious dot ball over here. Bilal, who is very famous and known for going big against the spinner, is not taking any chance today. Just tucked away, steal a single over there, because he knows that it's a big game, and if he's staying in the middle, he might score in the death overs a big runs. I think this is what Captain Aslam also would have told him, that take your time before going big on the bowlers. Aslam looking at the field side. Nimish to Aslam. Again tried to pedal sweep but not able to connect, and it hit the pad. No, it is a bat, and a single run towards fine leg. Today's match officials Imran Haji Mustafa and Khalid Shakil on field umpire, along with in the scoring department Deepak and Prashant Lloyd. Nimish Latif has done pretty good job till now, given away only 4 runs in this over, and nicely bowled again. Bilal wanted a quick single, but Captain Aslam says no. With this precious dot, after completion of 12 over, Kuwait Falcons reach on 98 for 3 wickets. So there we have another change from the garden end, as Ilyas have completed his quota of 4 overs, given away only 11 runs and taken a precious wicket of Ravija. It's really rare that in such a finals you will be seeing brilliant bowling by first fielding sides. Now the new bowler is Edson from garden end to Muhammad Aslam. Edson will be bowling first time to Aslam now. Edson, who is really quick in the wickets. Let's see what he will do today. Oh, slower one he tried, and Aslam as usual played the pedal sweep, and the ball is racing away towards boundary, and it is a 4. Umpires Khalid signaled a 4. And the keeper gone all the way towards the boundary. Pretty good start of this over for Kuwait Falcons. First ball went to the boundary. Edson again. This time he bowled quicker one on the pads, and Aslam played towards mid-on region for a single. Aslam, who have been kept quiet throughout the tournament, has been doing a pretty decent job. He's scoring run a ball in 22 runs. Bilal ready to face Edson. Again nicely bowled on the stubs, and Bilal have played above the cover region for a 4. Nicely played by Bilal. As I have told earlier, that he might be taking his time before go big to the bowlers, and now he's perishing his talent, and he's showing his class, that why he has been sent up to the order. Captain Aslam hoping that he will be playing a big innings today. Hudson again to Bilal. Again nicely bowled on the up stumps, and Bilal just cut towards the square leg region for a single. Umar, who is a very young and energetic player who fielded the ball. Edson, who has given away 10 runs in his first 4 deliveries. Edson to Aslam now. Again, Aslam wanted to go slog sweep, but it's top edge and went throughout the third man region and steal 2 runs over there. Again, a pretty good job by Umar, who was running behind the ball and stopped before it reaches to the boundary line. With that, score reaches to 110 after 12.5 overs.
Very nice. Good job.
Last ball of the over from Edson. Full toss ball and it went for a boundary. Nicely played by Aslam. With this boundary, after completion of 13 over, Kuwait Falcons reach on 114 for 3 wicket after 13 overs. Now I would like to invite Mr. Vinod for the commentary. He'll be joining us. Mr. Vinod.
Yes, good afternoon. We welcome. This is a mega event. I have again Aslam, a very experienced campaigner. Aslam, congratulations first of all for your 50.
Yeah,
How do you see the match from here on?
yeah, this is actually good match. Since the one side is 10 overs, we can need to utilize. So I plan one side if we need to single, rotate single and double, and from the wind side we go for the big shots.
Any special plan? You have a wonderful bowling attack. Are you going to stick to it or are you going to come out with something?
Yeah, actually we every match by match we different plans have. We already 2 matches we play against Eagles. So that same plan we going to play as well.
The wicket playing.
Who is bowling like a spinner, they can also can use that bounce and break the wicket, but almost good batting.
One you have a great balance with the spin and pace. What do you rely on? More on the spin or the pace?
Actually, I have 2 fast bowlers and 3 spinners, so from this only my main bowlers, this 5 bowlers. So as per situation, I am going to use for that bowlers, including me.
Good luck. You have another innings to go. All the best. I have with me a man with the name Ilyas here. I figure that you have changed this course of this innings with a very miser spell.
Yeah, actually we had a plan to bowl outside off, and from outside off it will go in. So ball was swinging, so my plan was to bowl outside off and get in. So that was the trap for the Ravija, and we got it. We had a plan like we have to get a Ravija first because he go for the big shot, and Meet will rotate the strike. Unfortunately, fortunately we got the Ravija, but we didn't get the Meet wicket in the power play. But I think it's a very good track. It's a very good batting track, and we hope we did very well, and we can chase the target.
I have another question. Is it a medium paces track or a spinner track?
Actually, the thing is, it's a very good batting track. It's not turning that much. Because the wind is there, so we try to bowl little slow. If we give pace, then that ball will come nicely onto the bat. So that's why my plan was to bowl little slow and with the cutters.
One last question.
We thought 170. So we had a plan for 170, but still, as I said, it's a very good batting track, and we believe in our squad, believe in our batsmen, they can chase it out.
Coming back, it's really boosted the confidence.
Yeah, DJU, especially in Slabia, DJU scores a lot of centuries. We hope he will score 1 ton again. Inshallah, hope for the best.
Thank you, Ilyas. Excellent spell. You have definitely changed this innings with your spell of 4 for 11. Congratulations. So far, I will take you through a few more interviews on our side. Till then, catch you. We'll take a short break and be back. Thank you very much. welcome.
It's coming.
You've taken a lot of time. I mean, you've seen a lot of youngsters, you've seen a lot of plenty of quality around, you've seen some new faces with a lot of talent. What do you analyze?
There is long way to go now because this is a format that we are looking at, and I want all domestic players to participate. Whoever has performed in the domestic cricket, so we have to get 60 players. So yeah, whoever has performed in the domestic cricket being here, hopefully they will be as well.
Anyone in particular has impressed you? Opportunity.
Let's hope for this and players do well.
Thank you so much for your time. Have a great day, you too.
Thank you.
Welcome back. So Kuwait Falcons have set the target of 166 runs. Kuwait Eagle batsman Adnan Idris and Diju Xavier is on the crease. Nawaf Ahmad, who will be bowling to first over from the garden end. Adnan, who will be facing the first delivery of Nawaf. Nawaf has some issue with the side screen behind the bowler. Just make sure that the side screen is okay before he start playing his shots. As we have seen in the first inning, Aslam, who have played really well to set the total of 166, and Captain Adnan will be looking to take the team towards the winning line. He must have to play sensibly to take the team over the line. Nawaf with his first delivery to Adnan. Short ball, and Nawaf pulls towards fine leg region for a single. Beg your pardon, Adnan, who pulled it out. Diju will be facing his first delivery. Diju also, who has been kept quiet during the league matches, and he played only one match. Diju ready to face Nawab Ahmad from the garden end. Kane nicely bowled, and Diju wanted to go towards fine leg but not able to connect. It's a top edge, It was a crucial chance. Keeper tried to reach to the ball but not able to grab it. Precious dot ball by Nawaf Ahmed. Diju, who is a powerful hitter of the ball, who can kill the game at the beginning itself, will try to utilize the power play. Nawaf again to Diju, try to cut towards points region, but nicely fielded there by Ravindu. Nawaf has given away only one run in his 3 deliveries. Aslam, who is always active and very thoughtful about his field process and his bowler, how they are bowling, is making sure that all the fielders are on the right position to grab a wicket over here. It will be very good chance for them if they will grab a good early wickets over here. Nawaf again from the garden end to Diju. And Kane nicely bowled, tossed up, and it was a tough chance and very nicely taken by Haroon Shahid. First breakthrough for Kuwait Falcons team, and it was Diju who wanted to go big, but it was a top edge and Haroon did not make a mistake. A diving catch forward. Nicely bowled by Nawaf, and first blood for Kuwait Eagles. It's a really good start, really good bowling by Nawaf Ahmed, who drawn the first blood for Kuwait Falcons. The new next income batsman is Edson, who is very well known for his big hitting. A very good start for Kuwait Falcons. In very first over, they have taken the wicket of Diju. Captain Adnan must be telling to the Edson that it's just first over, just look the ball before you go for it. Nawaf taking his time to set the field for Edson. Edson ready to face Nawaf Ahmed from the garden end. First ball, short one, and umpire signal wide ball. It was pretty high above the shoulder head, and also given a warning for a 1 for the over of the bounce. As we have seen in the previous game that the pitch is really dry and the ball is coming onto the bat really well, so I think bowler have to bowl accordingly, that if they'll give any little chance to a batsman, they'll be going big for it. And Nawaf is a very thoughtful bowler who is bowling accordingly. Again nicely bowled, kept the low, and Edson wanted to go hard, but it's just took an outside edge and it went behind the wicket. But still a precious dot ball over there. Kuwait Falcons have started really well over here. Till now given away only 2 runs and taken 1 wicket of Kuwait Eagles. Aslam, who is making sure that Nawaf has a proper field the way he is bowling. He doesn't want to give any chance to batter to free his arm before giving away so many runs. Nawaf in his last delivery of this over, nicely bowled on the stumps, just tucked away towards cover. With this dot ball, first over completed by Kuwait Falcons bowler Nawaf Ahmed. And after completion of 1 over, the score reaches for 2 runs on the loss of 1 wicket. We have a new bowler from the road end, Shahrukh Kudus. Shahrukh, who is very tall and very well known for his pace. He has also done a tremendous job for his team. Has been very consistent. As we have seen today, Meet is not keeping. It's Unni who is carrying the gloves. Shahrukh on his run up. Adnan Idris will be facing him. Ravija is assisting Aslam to set the field for the bowler on the slip regions. Shahrukh from the rod end to Adnan Idris. Okay, nicely bowled on this stump. Adnan played straight towards the long off region for a couple of runs. Nicely fielded there by Aslam. It will be a good context of Adnan and the bowlers, because Adnan is a key over here. If they want to chase down this total of 166, Adnan must has to stay as long as he can to take his team over the line, and opponent team will be trying to restrict him. Again, nicely bowled short one. Adnan wants us to go over the point region but not able to. It's just an inside edge, and it's a precious dot ball over here. Adnan is trying to utilize the power play because he knows that only two fielders is outside the circle. As we have seen in the first inning, the openers have utilized the power play, but in this second innings they are struggling to get going over here. Shahrukh Kudus to Adnan. It's a no ball called by umpire. Shahrukh is overstepping. First no ball of this innings of the match, and it's a free hit. Adnan will be very much happy to have a free hit over here, as it is a free hit. It's a mistake by bowler Shahrukh. Shahrukh again, free hit is coming up. Again he nicely bowled, but and nicely played by Adnan for a maximum. A really good use of pace. He just cut it away towards point regions. Adnan, who will be looking very dangerous over here. Shahrukh to Adnan again. Again same delivery, and this time again it's the same shot, and it went all the way over the boundary for a maximum. Adnan, who is looking very good, he has hit back-to-back sixes. Shahrukh should be learning from here that again short ball, and Adnan wanted to go big but not able to connect well, and it's really nice taken by Ravindu at short mid-on, and second blood drawn by Shahrukh Kudus. second wicket.
Disaster. The skipper, after hitting two beautiful sixes, just getting carried away, trying to get too fancy. Nan was a very, very integral part of this batting lineup. He's been in good form. Umar Abdullah, the youngster, has walked in, but the good thing is there that Edson is still there at the crease. He is yet to open his account. Again, Shahrukh sticking to his master plan. He has been bowling short. He's got a slight punishment there. Once again, quick, fast, short. Impressive stuff there by Shahrukh. He's been bowling pretty brilliantly. He's bowled well throughout this tournament. Shahrukh has generated a lot of pace. Adnan dismissal has put a slight brakes there. Chasing this daunting target. Surely they wanted a good start. They haven't able to get the start they wanted. They were looking forward to their skipper. A wonderful view there of the pavilion here of the Kuwait Cricket Club. That's the new players dugout pavilion. Edson will be facing Nawaf, who has been again amongst the wickets. He has been one of the go-to mans, the medium paces that Aslam has really looked up to. Every time Aslam has short ball. This time Edson goes flat. Brilliant catch again. It is Meet Bafsar, the youngster there. The ball really going straight to him. Excellent stuff. Wickets are falling thick and fast like a pack of cards here. No batsman is making any intent to make it an effort to try and stay there, to try and get those runs, to get their team back on track. 3 quick wickets. 2 for Nawaf. Nawaf has been impressive. He's again tried a short ball. Both the medium pacers have been testing the batsman with the short stuff. This time the line pretty much closer. But Edson anyways going through his shot. Nimesh Latif, the left-hander, has walked in at the fall of Edson's wicket. He's having a very, very good game, is Nawaf. He's got 2 prize wickets up front. Normally, they used to start with the spinners. यार मैंने 10 ओवर किए 6 ओवर किए Naveen Jacob goes downtown straight to the fielder Meet. Nimesh Latif. Will be facing the left arm spinner who's been bowling over the wicket. This time beautifully punched straight to the fielder. Excellent timing there.
Top camera is getting darker. Make it bright, please.
He's bowling slightly more quicker. A chance. Harun floors it. The first chance been put down. Normally, he's very, very good of his own bowling. The captain really patting him on the back. They surely will be
It's darker now.
slightly disappointed. A chance came their way. It was hit very, very firmly, mind you. It's not easy catching those flat shots. Excellent shot there. Going down on one knee. Square drive towards the point. Beautiful shot. Very, very elegantly played by Nimesh. Another boundary. He's looking good now. He's getting into his groove. He's finding those gaps more frequently, finding the boundaries more frequently. Harun.
This is for the commentator. Real commentator?
No, no,
It is for the commentator bowling. We hear already.
no, no, no. Try to
Harun.
I asked for the commentator.
Excellent stuff there. Down the ground. Easy single. The score has moved on to 60 for 4 after 11 overs.
Check the top camera. It is darker now.
Like I mentioned before, the target is 166. The Kuwait Eagles will be looking to build a good platform. They will be looking to go and get those 66 runs as their first target and then look to take things from there on. 11 overs done. 11.7 is the required run rate. At the moment, that's not the concern. A couple of good overs will certainly change things quick and fast. It's a very, very good steady partnership been built by both these batsmen, Nimesh and Jacob.
More.
They have done the rebuilding part.
More. Little bit more. Okay, here. Enough. Fix it. Thank you.
Naved will be continuing slightly quicker, slightly short of length. Unable to get any timing there, Nimesh. Hits it firmly into the ground. He's looking good. He's looking to play late. Naved is bowling slightly more quicker, shorter this time. Trying to get slightly cheeky, trying to run the ball down towards the vacant third man, using the pace but unable to get any bat on ball. Nimesh. He's bowling pretty tidily. 2 overs, 14 runs so far for Naved. Outside edge. The ball racing away towards the fence. And it will be a boundary, a welcome boundary. There's no slip in place. Nimesh tried this earlier to play it finer, but this time a genuine outside edge. The ball really races away towards the vacant third man space. He's bowling at a pretty decent pace. Is Naved is not bowling slow by any means. 64 for 4, 11.3 overs. The match is really getting interesting. This time played back straight to the bowler.
Sabdal, move your camera and take a little bit left. Move your camera left.
Aslam having a word with the captain, with the
Move
umpires.
your camera a little bit left.
Naved has bowled 2.4 overs, flicked away towards the vacant long on easy single. All the fielders on the fence on the leg side are long on deep mid wicket. There's a deep square leg, a short fine leg in place inside the circle. For the right hander, it's pretty much the same field. 3 fielders on the offside inside the circle, 1 fielder on the leg side inside the circle, short fine leg. Deep extra cover, long off, long on, deep mid wicket. Beautiful shot there, cracking boundary. The fielders really converging. Excellent stop there by the fielder. Surely saved 2 runs. It was hit very, very firmly. The ball was racing away. The fielder putting in a slide. Ravindu is the fielder. The ground fielding has been very, very impressive for the Falcons. They have shown a lot of intent. They have shown the urgency in every department, whether it's batting, bowling or fielding. They had the quality. Now Aslam going back to his go-to man, Nawaf, was so very often given him the much required breakthroughs. This partnership is really building. It's building steadily. They're pulling things back are the Eagles. Earlier they were very much in a spot of bother, losing their top 4 batters very quickly and cheaply. Especially their skipper Adnan, who was looking very, very good. Nawaf will be continuing. He loves to bowl from the garden end. He's coming back to bowl the middle over spell. We'll see how he bowls with the ball slightly more older. He loves bowling his variations. He's got an exceptional slower delivery with his knuckle balls to add on. Slightly slower, hit into the turf, no timing. That's what the change of pace does. He'll have to be very, very good. There'll be a lot of guesswork going on. They're pretty aware of the way Nawaf takes things. With every spell he bowls, he is an intelligent bowler. The line will be very interesting because he has a lot of fielders there going downtown. Excellent shot. It is timed so very well. Clears the fence comfortably. A lot of height, a lot of distance there from Nimesh. They have moved on to 73 for 4. A match really now being accelerated by the Kuwait Eagles batsmen Naveen and Nimesh. Nimesh certainly gave Haroon a chance and he was dropped. This time Nimesh will feel he was pretty unlucky to get bat on ball because there was only the short third man to beat. No fielders on the fence, any bat on ball with the line he's bowling outside the off stump is very, very dangerous. He has to rethink his strategy as to where he's bowling, the length that he's bowling. It was certainly called a wide. Short ball pulled away, flat batted there from Nimesh. He has plundered that one. Hit with massive power. Nawaf struggling at the moment to back-to-back sixes. One pretty straight, one pretty wide and flat. These Kuwait Eagles are turning things on. As I mentioned before, the required run rate of 12, 13 or 14 towards the back end really wouldn't really bother the batsmen because a couple of good overs and things can change quick and fast. The good thing about Nimesh and Jacob and Naveen is that they're batting very sensibly. Beautifully driven, going down on one knee. This time the captain really doing exceptionally well, stopping, putting in a slide. Mohammad Aslam there at covers. As the innings has progressed, Nimesh Latif has really timed the ball even better. His feet is moving pretty crisp towards the ball every time. This time the ball being skied away. Exceptional catch there. Looks like it's Shahrukh. Nimesh will be kicking himself It was a loose delivery. It was surely a ball to be put away. He skied it, plenty of height. He failed to get the distance. Maybe a slight top edge, or maybe the bat turning in his hand. Either of one. He was looking very good. He was timing the ball well this time. He looked to go over mid wicket, but you have to give it to Shah Rukh. Again, the fielding has been top class from the Falcons. They have really risen to the occasion. Every time they have spotted a chance, they have taken it with both hands. They have got some very, very close chances, half chances. They've converted it into splendid catches, and that's the reason they have seen themselves one of the best teams in this tournament. Nitin Saldana, he has walked to the crease again. He's around 6 feet 2, 6 feet 3. Pretty tall lad. Very, very muscular. He loves hitting the ball long and straight. It's going to be very, very interesting. You still have 7 long overs. A lot of time is still left in this innings. Moved on to 80. But wonderful shot there of the back foot. Forced away on the offside towards deep extra cover. Shah Rukh is the fielder. He had a mixed over, is Nawaf, a couple of sixes and a prize wicket of Nimesh. He will find himself slightly fortunate to pick the wicket of Nimesh, because it was certainly a loose ball at an awkward height. He was slightly caught by surprise as Nimesh. Naved will be continuing. He is going to bowl his overs at a stretch. Naveen Jacob is looking good. He is batting on 17. He needs some support from the other end. The next target for the Kuwait Eagles is to get to that 100 mark as quickly as possible and take things further from there on. Psychologically, they will fancy their chances once they get to the 100 mark in the next 1 or 2 overs as quickly as possible. Driven down the ground. Another single to Naveen. It is going to be very, very interesting as to see how Nitin will be taking things from here on. He gets slightly edgy. He loves using the long handle, is Nitin. And he is facing a spinner. Watchfully flicked away towards the square leg area. Easy single. Harun, the fielder. This match is very well balanced. Certainly, it is either ways. A couple of good overs for any team will decide the fate. The Eagles not giving up, which is very, very good. You do not want to make it to the finals and throw it away. Naved will be bowling his last over. Gently played but straight to the fielder there. Raveja is the fielder at backward point. Naveen has batted very sensibly. You have to compliment him. He has tried to build a partnership. He has allowed Nimesh to take his time. Driven down the ground. Another single. He's tried to hold this innings together, is Naveen. And towards the later part, you've seen the way Nimesh has flourished. Short ball. Nitin has failed to respond. In fact, he let this go. He was taken by surprise. He surely thought it was going to be called a wide. But my word, that was a very, very poor ball. Bowled halfway down the track. Easily pushed away towards the mid wicket. Naved charging in, trying to ensure that there's no second run in that. Nitin is still looking pretty shocked. Having a word with the umpire. Nonetheless, it's the end of another over from Naved. He has completed his spell. 4 overs, none for 25. He's bowled pretty decently. Let's run through the bowling charts. Nawaf Ahmed 3 overs 17. He still has one more over to go. Is Nawaf, and Mohammad Aslam will hold him back. 17 for 3. Shahrukh, he has 2 more overs to go. 2 overs 19. Slightly expensive but very productive. He's got 2 prized wickets. One certainly is of Adnan Idris, who's looking so good. Arun Shahid has 1 more over to go. He has bowled 3 over, none for 11. Wonderful shot there, but it's gone flat. Another maximum there by Nitin. That is what he brings to the table. The reputation of hitting those big sixes. That was fiercely hit. No one moved in the ground. It was hit so powerfully. Mind you, it was a poor ball. A low rank, full toss. Put away with ease. He'll have to bat sensibly. They're batting at 91 for 5, 14.1 overs. Slightly short of length, trying to go on the offside. Play and a miss there by Nitin. Shahrukh will have to change his line because Nitin loves going towards the leg side. He'll have to keep it outside the off stump. The only danger with Naved is that he doesn't have a deep third man in place. Getting a bottom edge, ball racing away towards the fence. Let's wait and watch. A slide been put in there, but I think it's managed to reach the fence. That's cheeky. Very, very lucky there. But the Kuwait Eagles will be very, very happy with that boundary. This is what happens when you have pace. You can get slightly expensive with the extra pace, and that is exactly what is happening at the moment. 2 overs, 2.3 overs, 29, short ball. It is going to be called a wide, surprisingly. Yes, it is. The bowler not happy. The keeper is not happy. I think it was pretty good enough. Surely, the umpire Khalid will be saying 1 for the over. He's already given away 30 runs. He's still into the halfway through his 3rd over. Quick ball, excellent shot. Nitin Saldana is making himself count here in this finals. Beautiful shot down the ground. That is a humongous 6. It has sailed over long way. Almost 15 rows behind. The extra pace is allowing these batsmen exactly what they are looking for. Mind you, that was very well played by Nitin. He held his shape. He never tried to muscle the ball. He just timed the ball. The timing was so good. So crisp and precise. I'm sure now Nitin will have to get his head together and ensure that he stays till the end. If the Eagles are going to get anywhere close, Nitin is going to play a very, very important part. He's already smacked 2 sixes and a boundary in this over. We'll see the length now. Shorter this time. Sliced away straight towards the Whitey's 3rd man. It is Harun. Another drop. Was pretty much a dolly there. Straight into his hands. He tried to go the Australian way with his fingers pointing the sky. In the end, he floored the catch. 2nd catch been dropped. Harun is not having a great day today. He dropped one early off his own bowling, and now standing at point, he looks very, very dejected. His teammates are looking astonished. Short ball pulled away towards deep mid wicket. This is the luck that is certainly favouring the Kuwait Eagles that they were looking for. Sometimes the fortune favours the brave, and they're taking their chances. They have crossed the second hurdle of the 100-run mark. They are now well within the range. 5 overs to go, 30 balls, and with the required rate of 12 runs, absolutely they fancy their chances. It's been a pretty expensive over from Shah Rukh, the last over. The calculation from Aslam slightly mismatching. He has changed his end. He's going to be bowling with the wind. Naveen will have to be very, very sensible. Nitin has really raced away towards 19 of 8 deliveries, 1 4, 2 maximums. Both of them have been exquisite shots. The second 6 was even better, going straight over Shah Rukh's head. This is going to be a very important over. Over number 16, swept away beautifully, but straight to Haroon. Now the ball is started following Haroon in the ground. Whenever you see Haroon, the ball is following him. He's having a smile about it. He still has one more over to go. He surely has the ability to change things around. Bowled flatter into the pads, getting a bottom edge there. No, the umpire mentioning that it's only pad. A leg by. Mohammad Aslam is bowling slightly more quicker, flatter. He's using the wind. Excellent shot, but this time finds the fielder towards long off. Ravindu is the fielder. There's a big gap between deep extra cover and long off. Watchfully played there by Nitin. A valiant effort there from Mohammad Aslam, the skipper, throwing himself down. He doesn't want to give away anything. He wants to keep Nitin on strike. He's eyeing Nitin's wicket. He knows that Nitin loves going towards the leg side. He's looking to sweep him. Oh, late adjustment there from Nitin. Played very, very late. He wanted to sweep. Pretty premeditated. Trying to go towards the leg side. In the end, he made a slight adjustment and ran it down towards the vacant third man. There is a fielder now being pushed. The third man is brought slightly more straighter. He's bowling a bit more quicker. Is Mohammad Aslam. Naveen Jacob on strike. Again dabbed away, easy single. He's doing the right thing. He's giving Nitin as much strike as possible. End of the over. 3 overs for 17. He's been pretty tidy, is Mohammad Aslam. He's failed to pick up any wickets. The last 2 wickets have been very, very productive. The partnerships for the Kuwait Eagles, they've brought them right back into this game. 109 for 5, 16 overs. Another 4 overs to go. 24 deliveries. Very, very important 4 overs. We'll have to wait and watch how does Aslam really go about his business. He's brought back Nawaf. He has a lot of faith in Nawaf. I'm not sure he's going to bring back Shah Rukh after his last expensive over. We'll have to closely watch at the length and pace that Nawaf's bowls. There's 3 fielders inside the circle, on the offside, all on the edge of the circle. Nawaf, right arm over, down the track comes, excellently played, straight towards long on. Excellent shot there from Naveen, beautiful shot. Shot of the day, in fact. He's danced down and timed it so very well. He's batting with the wind. That's a smart thing that Naveen is doing. And the wind really taking the ball away from the fielder, sailing away inches, a couple of feet. Excellent batting there, 115 for 5. Nawaf again starting off pretty shaky. Short delivery there. It's going to be a bye. Nawaf is complaining about something. I wonder what. The keeper missing it. The ball bouncing slightly in front of the wicket keeper. He failed to collect it. Runs are coming thick and fast from everywhere. It's going to be very, very interesting. Nitin will be facing Nawaf. We'll have to wait and watch how Nitin goes. Short ball, slightly slower. That is what Nawaf is very, very good at. He will be using all his deceptions as much as possible. He loves rolling his fingers over the ball, around the ball. He's very, very good at his skill, changing the pace. Nitin and Naveen are very much aware, but at the same time he has an excellent short delivery. Plenty of options. I would love to see a wide Yorker being bowled, but with the field, this time slightly shorter. Fielder converging in, getting his hand, spilt it away, dropped away. Another chance going down. It was slightly more difficult, but at the end of the day, when a fielder manages to get his hands, you expect him to take it. Nitin getting another reprieve. The lady luck really favouring the Eagles at the moment. Everything been skying, going down. Couple of chances now in the last 3 overs been put down. Short ball, Nitin taking on the short ball, but the ball really landing in the vacant, plenty of vacant spaces there on the leg side. Smart bowling is following the ball. Batsman is Nawaf. The moment he's watching the batsman dancing down the track, he's changing his length. He's pretty much prepared. He's using the slow balls very, very wisely. Naveen is using the pace of Nawaf, and surely I'm expecting a slow ball from Nawaf at this point. Short ball again, dancing down the track, flat batting it towards the wideish mid wicket. The fielder is Raveja, so the batsmen are comfortable taking only a single. We are into the last 3 overs, 120. This is exciting stuff. Surely the so plenty of excitement all around. The Eagles are surely fancying the chances with Naveen and Nitin. They have Ilyas also to follow, who is a pretty decent striker of the ball. He's done well with the at the same time they have Hamoud. They have 2 more batters to go, so they will be taking their chances. 18 deliveries to go. Almost 15.3 runs required per over, which is very, very gettable. 1 good over and everything will change. Down the track comes Naveen. Beautiful shot. Plenty of height. Fielder converging. Excellent catch there by Ravindu. Running away almost 15-20 rods from long off. He made sure he got himself under the ball. Cool, calm and composed. This time playing against the wind. Naveen failing to get the distance. Had he played it from this end, surely it would have sailed up and over. Choosing the wrong end. Hamoud has walked into bat. Hamoud is a very interesting character. He loves going, playing his fancy shots. He loves playing the reverse. He's going to be very, very cheeky with his stroke play. The game now very well poised with the Nitin now. Mohammad Aslam bowling into the wind. Down the track he goes. Excellent bowling there from Mohammad Aslam. A play and a miss there by Nitin. He's walking across his stumps, trying to get as close as possible with the line that Mohammad Aslam is bowling. Slightly slower. Again a play and a miss. A couple of play and a misses, 2 dot deliveries. It surely shouldn't bother Nitin too much. He is very, very capable of making up. Full toss. Superb shot. Ball is sailing over. Another 6 there. Did the fielder get his hand? Yes, he did. Bilal there. It was hit so powerfully that Bilal was taken by surprise. It was flat batted. Excellent shot, as I mentioned earlier. Naveen shouldn't be bothered too much about those dot balls. He is very, very capable. Once again he goes downtown. It's going plenty of height. The ball sailing well within. Ravindu this time pouching it pretty easily. Another catch comfortably, but the shot selection has been very, very poor. They're playing into the wind, which is something that is not supporting their cause. Another wicket perishes. A lot of height, but no distance. Safe catching there by Ravindu. 2 wickets in this over and a 6. Double strike by the captain. He is bowled pretty well. He's batted pretty well. He's looked good. He's looked very good in both the innings. Hamoud will be on strike. They've sent into Munib to bat. Bowled slightly flatter, faster. Trying to put in a dive there. Mohammad Aslam unable to stop the ball. Naved getting his hand to it, but in the end unable to restrict the single. Hamoud is off the mark. Still 2 more overs to go. They need almost 19.5 runs per over. They need 2 big overs. They're batting from the right end. But unfortunately they'll be again facing the last over, which will be against the wind. It's going to be against the tide of the wind. Strong wind and breeze blowing across from the road end, and that's surely going to help any spinner who's bowling from that end. It will encourage you to toss the ball up, not being afraid to invite the batsman to take you on. From this side, wisely slow, is bringing in the medium pacer, is bought back Shahrukh, who's been pretty expensive. 2 overs, 3 overs, 2 for 38. Hamoud will be on strike. Are they going to get closer? Is there any excitement left in this match? We'll wait and watch. Going across batted, left leg going away. A valiant effort. Excellent throw there from Raveja. I think it's Raveja. Splendid throw, a direct throw. Munib was caught napping. He screamed through. Hamoud sent him back, but nonetheless, it never mattered whatsoever. The throw was flat, crashing into the stumps. Another run out. They have a mixed bag with their fielding today. A couple of easy chances been dropped by Harun. One a cotton ball, one at point. On the other hand, the catching, fielding and throwing have been splendid. The outfielding has been superb. Manjula is walking into bat. Another left-hander. You still have 11 deliveries. You are never sure what is in store. It's an exciting game of cricket. A couple of hits and they will be right back into this game. Shahrukh surely will be bowling a shorter length with the wind been blowing against. He wouldn't want to pitch anything up for sure. Short delivery again. That's the right thing to be doing with the wind against him. going to be Hamoud. Will be back on strike. Manjula is off strike. Hamoud. Excellent shot, flat batted straight, up and over mid wicket. Another flat batted 6, that is. Plenty of timing. They need 31 from 9. One more 6 and a 4 in this over will certainly keep things very, very interesting. It's been a fascinating tournament. It's been played in different conditions. Few matches been played under lights. Short delivery again. Hamoud trying to get on the front foot. If you take you back through the leaderboard, the batting charts, Meet Bhavsar, he's leading the batting charts with 318 runs, comfortably ahead of anyone who have failed to play the catch-up game with Meet. Usman Patel, 194 runs, the second best batter, who's batted pretty decently. Siraj, 179 runs in this tournament. He's on the third place. With Adnan Idris, certainly very much disappointed to see him way so down in this list, because he's much more capable. Adnan Idris is certainly dominating the bowling charts with 16 wickets, alongside with Harun Shahid, 16 apiece to Adnan, Harun and Nawaf. Another dot ball. They're not taking any singles. It's a pretty strange. We're into the last over of this innings. All the three bowlers have been exceptional. Adnan, Harun and Ahmed. They've all picked up 16 wickets apiece. Harun will be bowling his last over. Let's see if he overtakes any of the bowlers. Hamoud will be fancying his chance, but a daunting task here for Hamoud. He'll have to hit everything, almost everything out of the park if they want to make sure that they get anywhere close to this target. And they have in from Harun. The first ball, he goes across. Plenty of height. He failed to get his hand to it. Couple of easy runs. They surely get one more fielder, an extra fielder towards the leg side. Harun will surely ensure that he gets an It's a legitimate catch. Another wicket to Harun. He has raced away to 17 wickets, the highest in this tournament. A very good evening. We welcome three superstars who have ensured that their team has made it to the finals. The three different players. If you see Meet, he has been the top scorer with 3 runs. Meet.
It's been a good tournament. I would like to thank and then parents who supported me till now.
Walking into your the last wicket was very crucial. I was having a very close eye. You have just taken 17th wicket and you have left your partner who is standing.
It is a win, but I can say that all these it was a team effort, and we all did it. And then to play as a unit and win the finals as well. So it's a team combination. I'll just give all these achievements or whatever. It's a teamwork. It's not an individual.
Your wicket standing here at the moment here. You have been very impressive. It's been a spinner's paradise this full tournament. Tell me something about the way you are bowled and your plan.
I think it's difficult for a bowler to come in and bowl in the power play, especially all the 7 people very
We have superstars over here. Harun Shahid, 17 wickets, 1 apiece. One more extra than Nawab.
Actually, again, I will repeat it. It's a teamwork. We enjoyed as a unit, playing as a unit, and all these achievements have been made because of my teammates. So I don't say that it's an individual performance, it's a team performance. As a unit, we win and we played well, and you see the results.
You have been exceptional as a medium pacer. It's been tough out there. Different conditions.
Yeah, it's not really been easy since the time. Yeah, it is a challenge that I have to basically challenge myself to see what's the best version of myself, and I did pretty well again with the help of my team as well.
And keep Meet for a second waiting. Harun is in a bit of hurry. Harun, how this tournament has really helped you to evolve? You're such an experienced bowler.
Actually, this tournament was very important for me to make a comeback, and I have been not playing for a while, not domestic, internationally. So it was for me to make a good comeback. It was very important for me, and thank God KC they gave me a chance to prove it. It's to prove my games, improve my games, and play well.
You have been exceptional. I think you're running out of time. Thank you for joining with us. Harun, you can take a leave. I have with me Meet. Okay, he has been exceptional throughout this tournament. 318 runs, my word, with 10 dismissals. When it comes to his fielding, everything that you have put your hand to has touched into gold.
Well, first of all, I would really like to thank my teammates who supported me till the end, and my parents who are still supporting me and will support me forever. I was not concerned about my personal goals, but rather this victory, the championship, is more important for me. So I'm really happy that I was able to contribute to my team, and really looking forward to enjoy the evening.
Any piece of advice for youngsters who want to be coming up the ranks, getting a few youngsters in the ranks?
I think you just have to bowl with your heart out. It's not easy being a fast bowler, especially with the conditions. 90% of the time when you play domestic games, you will always be bowling against the wind. So the only way to improve is actually to get hit. If you are actually scared to bowl from that, then you're never going to be successful. So bowl with your heart out, and God will give you the reward.
Very impressive, guys. You have been exceptional right throughout. On behalf of all the best for the upcoming tournaments. Thank you guys for joining in. Thank you. That was me, Nawab. We'll be taking a short break as we head into the presentation. We are doing a pretty exceptional this tournament. Plenty of youngsters. We'll see if we can catch up with a few youngsters. If anyone's around.
than 60 players, and please welcome the Kuwait national team manager and our coach, Mr. Mahmoud Abdullah. Gunnar, please welcome. Man behind FEBRAYAR, Mr. Omar, and Mr. who have had a fantastic meeting for us, great to organize this tournament. Mr. Abu Nader,
the players who participated in this tournament. You were chosen because of your performance in the domestic league, and of course some of you because you played for Kuwait national team. Now we also have to give a round of applause as well to the coaches, the managers for each team, and of course the umpires who did a great job, and the ground. As I mentioned earlier, I'm sure Mr. Cricket that will have a contract with them. Based on the performances, and I think you need to be honest with yourself. This is the process we will do. Hopefully we will have a for these 20 proposals. International coming up. First one will be bilateral, maybe even 4 teams. Let my son take the telephone so I can continue. So as I said, the future, what is coming up. And more than likely, this will be happening in June. And the location, at the moment, we're looking at maybe in Malaysia. But this will probably involve Nepal, Malaysia, and probably Qatar. So KC is working very hard to arrange that. And this is one of the things that's coming up in future. Next one will be the ACC, which was not carried out. It will be, and that will be probably in August. They're looking at that will be the teams of Hong Kong, Singapore, I think, and UAE, and us. Okay, so that is coming up as well. And then last will be the ICC T20 qualifier, the one that unfortunately we did not qualify for, but there is this one coming up either the fourth quarter of this year or the first quarter of 2023. So this is what is in the pipeline for the 20 that will be chosen for Kuwait cricket, and they will have a contract. So all I can say, best of luck, and I hope you played good enough, hard enough, fair enough,
to earn this position. Thank you very much.
Media for covering this event We have had 4 teams. The top two, bottom 2 teams played for the 3rd and 4th position. The match was played between Kuwait Cheetahs and Kuwait Stars. Kuwait Cheetahs came from that. Having a great game throughout the tournament. The final was played between Kuwait Falcons and Kuwait Eagles, and Kuwait Falcons won that match. Was first. We started with bowler of I think bowling, left arm spinner, bowling up in the power. We now move to man of the final. What a great game we had. Trophy of the Kuwait HALA FEBRAYAR tournament goes to Kuwait Falcons. Along with the man.
So this is the end of the KCC FEBRAYAR T20 नेशनल चैम्पियनशिप और जैसे कि आप सबको मालूम है कुवैत फाल्कन्स इस टूर्नामेंट को जीत गया है। तो यहाँ हमारी ख़त्म होती है आज की ट्रेनिंग और इंशाल्लाह आपके साथ दोबारा